we can build the vanguard. That's what the Chinese called it. When they started, they built what they called a vanguard. The leadership, the leaders that are enlightened, or have a sense of enlightened self-interest. And to see how that vanguard can be built and then can be sent into every system that we have to infiltrate our system. And I mean, essentially what I'm saying is we should accept that on some level, this system, even if it's 20 years old, is alien to many of our people. And so the challenge we have is how do we colonize this entity? How do we take possession of this entity, make it our own? And that's the challenge the Nigerians have. How do we do it? I mean, we have to find, and I think we need to use the social media, the digital technologies that we have today to identify people that have this willingness to sacrifice for the future generation, not to serve their own self-interest. We need to begin to actively identify people like this and consciously begin to push them into every key institution, at every level, at federal, at state, at local government level, even at community level, because you cannot govern from federal. You cannot even necessarily govern from state. Every level there has to be coordination, and we must know that there are people that we're all speaking the same language. At this time, there's very little. You know, if somebody has a good plan, I know Dr. Fahimi very well, and I trust in his vision. I think his own challenge is worked very hard. Recently, I saw he announced his cabinet. Then he has to make sure that even at every local government level, that there are people that see eye to eye with his vision. Then he has to begin to deliver on his mandate. It's like that, and a lot of the people in government, I was a member of state cabinet in Ogun State for many, many years. And a lot of people that come are just coming for what they can get. They're just coming for what money they can make. I mean, I felt at the end that I lost popularity, I lost friends, just because I wanted to do my job. It was now a crime. I mean, it's very difficult. And if you are the governor, you have some powers, but even the governors get calls from all kinds of people, and not all the calls are calls they can just ignore. So it would be very powerful if Nigerian people themselves were so strong that the governor is afraid of the people. So because of the people, they will say to the people making demands of him, look, my hands are tied. The people will impeach me if I do X or Y. But the people are just looking at the governors. So the governors have so much power. So the people the very big people making requests of them know that if the governor says no, it's just the governor saying no, so get rid of that governor. But if those so-called big people now know that the Nigerian people have taken the power and the Nigerian people are the big people in that country, they won't even make the request first of all. When they make the request, they'll know that it's 50% chance the governor is going to say no, or 80% chance, because they'll know that the governor will know it's political suicide to say yes. The same way that our Yoruba kings knew that when push comes to shove, we give him a calabash and tell him to end himself. We need a situation where it's not dependent on these individuals, because individuals can always be compromised, and if they cannot be compromised, they can be killed. And that's not a good system to run.